Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody to another Pool Funding co-founder Zoom meeting, and we've got a nice little group here that have joined us live, and we appreciate all that come here live to participate today. We're going to be talking about um, what's on your mind. I really kind of want to collect from each of you uh, what what's going on now that we have kind of a fresh start. I think the best way to put it is we successfully throw out the bathwater without throwing out the baby when it comes to pool funding. And then from here, we need to keep adding to the direction that we want to go in. And that's why we gather to talk it over and we can bounce ideas around and see what happens. And then if the feedback is very valuable because then I can set agendas and things like that for programming and whatnot. So, does anybody have something that they really want to talk about? Is there let me just check on something real quick because I might have something to show you here. Let me just see if it's there or not. I gotta adjust my wallet here, get to the right one. Okay, there we go. Refresh the page. Not yet.
Good morning.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm expecting an update. I was hoping it was going to be done before now. But in this update, when it does happen, and it could happen in the middle of the meeting here, um, a button for your profile will pop up. And I'm hoping that it's everything that I discussed with the programmer, because if it is, links to your sponsor and to your referrals should also be clickable. You can look at their profiles and see their contact information and whatnot. So we'll see once it's been updated. But I'm excited to for that. That's an important element in order for us to get back on track with filling orders on leads done for you, and also the promises I've made to those that had paid into the Pool Match Me. So we want to basically deliver paid signups quickly as possible, but that profile piece has got to be there first before we unleash the traffic again. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you, but it's not ready to be shown yet. So we do have some hands up. We got Dean and Dina. Go ahead, Dean. What's on your mind?
Hey Ace, how you doing, buddy?
Great.
Good. Hey, just curious, in that new profile, will we have genealogy like you had in the Pool Match Me?
Well, that would be genealogy, so that'd be separate from the profile. But yeah, there's enough people requesting that I think we could add genealogy as another element, but it wasn't really necessary for us to get back to work on filling the orders that we have. So,
Right, right.
but yeah,
Yeah.
there's been a number of requests, and there was requests to include a picture on the profile. So I believe the profile you'll be able to upload a picture, you know.
Awesome. Awesome.
So yeah, so it's all in the works and coming. And then also I wanted to make sure that we're verifying emails, so that should be part of the registration process. I hope that's also done. There's a lot of elements, right? Little pieces to what we're talking about here, but ongoing development as we go move forward. All right, Karen, you got your hand up. Great meeting you earlier today. The team meeting was awesome.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad you were able to attend. You mentioned Pool Match Me, and I'm just wondering what the future is for Pool Match Me. Is it going to continue or be revamped, or
Well,
what are your thoughts?
we'll see. We put a lot of energy into it for a period of time. It didn't get the results that we wanted, so we moved on, our attention on other things. But I still think there's, room for that idea. I just don't know. It didn't quite get the proper traction that I was hoping for when the idea was first presented. and then it rolled out as a website. So, yep, I would just say that that's kind of one of those things on a back burner, and it may come back into a front burner again at some point, and we'll just see where the community wants to go. I think we're pretty excited about AI and letting AI do a lot of stuff there. So
For sure. Yeah.
I think that's mostly
Okay.
where our attention is at this point.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, good to see you. We've got more people coming in here. Welcome. Okay, anybody else have something that they'd like to talk about? Something, now remember that we want the price of PFB and PFI to go up, right? So we need to have some ideas about making that happen, right? So I'm very open to anybody that may have ideas regarding that. Products and services, that we could add to what we're doing in addition to AI. But of course, AI is going to be the front and center for the rest of this year, because we want to be the best at that. And as our R&D budget grows, we should be able to take that and just do constant updates and upgrades to AI once we roll that out. So version 1 is going to be basic, right? Version 1.1 will be better than basic, and just have it keep growing from there. Dean, you got your hand up. Go ahead, Dean.
Hey, so since you bring up AI and knowing how much that will affect PFB and the value of the whole program, where do we set with that? Is that something that's going to roll out by the end of the year, first of next year?
No, it needs to roll out really fast. Like it needs to roll out probably not this week, but probably next week. But
Awesome.
if I had my way, it'd be this week. But I'm pretty confident we can get it to roll out next week, and you can start contributing towards that, making that happen.
Yeah, it seems like that's becoming a big part of the conversation, and I'm excited about it, man. The more I dig in and check into it, I really like the AI idea, and I think that's going to bring a lot of value to the program. So, and it'll help with the PFB and PFI, and just building. It gives us a lot more value as an opportunity, I think.
I'm thinking about the future, and so if you allow me to kind of jump out there into the future, imagine going to a website, but instead of like the standard, something you scroll through and you kind of, click here and click there. Imagine if you go to a website and you're meeting the AI agent of the website, and you just start talking to it about the products and services of whatever is behind that website, and I think we're going to be engaging our computers more verbally going forward, and we're going to be engaging the internet verbally, even and even visual. Imagine the AI agent being able to, as it's talking to you, it could instantly just start putting things into your visual, onto the screen there, that would associate with what it's saying. Imagine that. That's
Yes.
I know I'm taking a leap out there, but I'm thinking ahead where this is going. And so that's why I want to be one of the first to have that kind of a website. How would you guys like that kind of a website? You click and then,
Yeah.
show and tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes
You
you get to a website and you get lost the second you're there because there's just so many things to click on that you don't know where to start. Have you ever experienced that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And then there's all these little gadgets. You're not sure what they mean. You click on them. It takes time to get familiar with what a symbol actually might mean. And
But as somebody who's been training my text AI for months now, and I have long conversations with my Chat GTP. I'm telling you, we're pretty close at this point already. I can only imagine what it's going to be like when we can actually verbally interact with this intelligence, because it truly is amazing what you can pull out of that once you learn how to conversate with it. And I mean, man, I use it in videos and writing and blogs and just about every. And I've gotten where I sit down and I just take off like I'm talking to a buddy of mine. Hey, man, let me tell you what I'm doing today. And I really, really, really like that aspect of it. So,
I love it. Yeah,
yes.
I'm with you on there. I love it. I'm having fantasies about, having conversation about the meaning of life with it, so it's
Careful, careful.
anyway. So Terry, you got your hand up. Terry out of Thailand. How are you today?
Good morning, everybody. Hi, Ace. I'd
Hello.
just like to touch a little bit more on the AI. Can you hear me?
Sure. Yeah, we can hear you great.
Yeah.
It's coming through
Sure.
nice.
So I've been doing obviously a little bit of research down deep diving in YouTube, and I came across that Agent.ai, which is obviously a new big launch that happened in the year. I just want to know, is the capabilities, are our AI agents going to be programmed on everything about full funding?
That's
So they'll know.
that's the idea, yeah.
Okay, so and then will they? What you sent me yesterday is based on call, like a call agent. Will this agent be able to do other kind of functions like email, respond to emails, pretty much, but all based on full funding?
Well,
Are we training it to be that?
this is the balance between there's a lot of stuff that goes into the sauce, right? So I don't want to oversell version 1. Let's just say version 1, it'll be able to make phone calls for you, and we'll get it to a point where it's able to help you prospect for pool funding, right? By making calls in your behalf. And that's a good starting point. That's kind of my, that's just what I envision that we could probably roll out really quickly, something like that. It shouldn't take a lot
So
of
would
time.
that be a cold
Train it.
call?
Yeah, can make phone calls. Yeah.
No, call, is it a cold call? So if you've got a database, you put your database in and then they just go randomly call people, or is there an opt-in?
Well, yeah, usually there's an opt-in process involved, but here's the thing. When it comes to an automated system making phone calls, there are, especially in the US, there are lots of laws in place already. So you have to, we have to adhere to those things, right? But there's nothing wrong with you putting a small list of like, close friends and family members and just say, hey, I just want to introduce you to my AI agent that I'll be using going forward, and make it about that as like starting the conversation, right? And you shouldn't have a problem with that, right? But when you start doing, we use the term cold calling, that's a whole nother ball game. And that's where, we want a funnel system in front of that. So that we have permission to, make such phone calls. Make sense?
I understand.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm just excited to understand what the capabilities
I would love to be able to show
AI
it to you. Right now we're kind of in
Okay.
not totally in theory, but we've seen enough, there's been enough demonstrations on, YouTube that we feel pretty confident we can put something together that version 1 is definitely going to be worth $30. I'll be worth that for sure, but then we can build on it after that. And the funny thing is that these agents are great at working with AI agents. So you can basically, put a team of AI agents together and organize them so that, okay, you run off and do that, and you run off and do this, and then they come back and they, put something together that's valuable. And so, yeah, there is the capacity that's I've already seen is so huge. We'll start with something, straightforward and then build on that.
Great. Thanks for touching on that.
All right.
I think everyone's quite excited, so we want to know what's going on. Perfect.
just imagine, if you get into put your co-founder hat on, okay, and think, well, if we can get 1,000 of us together that pay $30 a month, that's $30,000 a month that we can use in research and development and just keep making it better and better. And when that number grows to 10,000 of us, then that's $300,000 a month. You see, that's what we're talking about here, right? So when you think like a co-founder, like we want all of us to come together to support this because we want to have something that's exciting and stays exciting as capabilities of the technology emerge. And then at some point we get ahead of the curve and we're innovating even ahead of the curve, so the bigger the budget, the more we're able to do that. So that's part of the sauce, right? The funding. We got to be able to pay for it. Anything else, Carrie?
So hypothetically, if those that wanted an agent and you needed some money to get going, you could do a pre-launch and say, guys, $30, help me to make it go faster. I'd be happy to pay $30 now to help boost it faster.
There you go.
Co-founder, I suggest that.
Okay. So when can you clarify that just a little bit further? When you say pre-launch, how do you define that?
So basically, you wanting to roll it out as quick as possible, and obviously throwing money at something helps speed up things. So if whoever's on this call now is super excited about AI agents and you need money, you said, okay, we pre-launch AI agent for co-founders, and you pay $30 now, and we're co-founders of the AI agent.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that we'll be able to deliver as soon as someone pays. That's what I'm hoping we'll be able to do, and we won't need too much of what you're suggesting there. But we'll see. I mean, until I run into hardcore price tags on what I'd like to see. But I'm kind of thinking we can start small and build big. And I've already seen a few resources, so I think we'll be fine. Just put it on the website, and then when people pay for it, they have access to it. It'll show up in their menu AI, and they can click on that and engage their AI agent from there. I'm glad you're excited about AI. Yeah, that's this is I think you're seeing that it can help a lot of us, be able to build a team and all that better than before. So
I think if you start exploring YouTube, it's crazy what's out there and what people are launching, and I start watching and can't stop. Just go on.
I mean, I'm seeing things where you can program your agent to take your place here on Zoom. That's crazy stuff going on already, So yeah, you clone yourself, and then you can be on multiple Zoom calls at the same time. I'm not saying our version 1 will have that feature, but I'm just saying I've seen that in already. So we know it's being done. If you there's people showing it off. All right, Hunter, you got your hand up. Oh, go ahead.
No problem. Enjoy. No problem. I just want to say I explored that agent.ai and all the different agents that are already in there. So there's an agent that basically looks at your website and gives you alternative text that you should use. There's an agent that checks databases. There's an agent that checks validity of email addresses. It's crazy. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So there's a whole bunch of agents already on agent.ai that are doing really, really productive tasks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excited. Right. Thank you.
All right, go ahead, Hunter.
All right, so a bit of a suggestion I have, and something we've talked about doing anyway, but I think we should try and expedite a little bit, is try to provide formal education regarding cryptocurrency, because we expect the AI to bring us a lot of members in, hopefully pretty quickly. And we've done a lot to remove a lot of the pain points that prevent people from joining and prevent people from staying. But one of the largest pain points still remains is that we're still dealing with cryptocurrency, and the amount of people that know anything at all about cryptocurrency is in the minority. And indeed, some people are, in fact, are outright scared of even the mention of cryptocurrency. So, something, at least a primer that we can build on, would hopefully help to tamp down on that a little bit and help people to understand the truth behind cryptocurrency and what it can do. That's something
Well,
I think we should prepare for once we get the AI launched.
yep, I agree that we need to educate people, and we could turn that into a product service as well. But as I think about you directly, I think so many people have leaned on your experience, Hunter, as someone that's been in crypto for a long, long time and is really knowledgeable and is also very friendly and easy to talk to. And so I'm thinking that one option we could have is we could have a platform where each of us that are members could actually put things out on the platform and say, hey, if you like access to this, something that as a creator, it's like Hunter, you're a creator, you've created a number of things, but you may want to even expand on that and even do something even bigger than what you've already done, and maybe relating to crypto. But imagine if you had a platform where you could put products and services coming from members themselves, and then you would be paid in PFB or be paid in PFI or whatever. What do you think about that?
That sounds like a great idea.
And so you're getting paid. So again, you're hoping the price of the coin go up because they're paying you in PFB because they have to get the coin first to pay you, right?
More
But
utility for the coin.
so I just want to see if that would resonate with any of you. Does the idea of allowing members to put things in on the platform, does that make sense to you guys? Where the members themselves are the ones getting paid? Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great idea.
yeah, okay. And then another
Yes.
thing is time, right? So sometimes people want our time, right? And they're like, for example, there's only one Hunter, right? But at some point, you know, you can't actually talk to everybody at the same time live. But we might even be able to sell our time. Put the things that that are our interests and our our knowledge base categories that we're into, and people are interested in talking to you, maybe they could pay for your time to talk to you about those things, and then it could just be one of those things that we could sell our time member to member. Just an idea. Time, our contact information, that kind of stuff. It could be actually something that we could sell for the coin. And that's just an idea at this point, but I'm putting it out there because I think Hunter is an example of someone that at some point there's going to be so many people wanting to talk to Hunter, but he won't be able to talk to everybody, right? But when people are willing to pay to talk, then Hunter might be even more enthusiastic about providing that time. What do you think, Hunter?
Yeah, I'd say that's a great idea.
Okay, so just putting that out there, and then we can maybe attract more influencers and more specialists and people that have something to offer into our community, bring in the brains and whatever into our community, and where they have something to offer. There's so many content creators and influencers and course makers out there in the world, and if we could just say, hey, we got something for you, come in here and you can get paid this way, it may resonate with them, and maybe they do like an introductory offer for using our coin, And then the other offers, they're willing to accept, credit cards or whatever. They normally accept payment, however they do that. But they could put like an introductory offer, $5 this, $10 that, whatever, something to kind of, create that relationship, So I'm just gonna put that out there. Let that kind of marinate over the next couple of weeks, because our focus for this year will be AI, but next year we want to launch into, whatever you guys want to do as co-founders. Okay. So just put that
Yeah,
idea out there.
could turn it into something like Fiverr.
Yeah. I mean, look at Craigslist as an example, right? So,
Right.
that's just a list. It's such a boring website, but how many people use it, right? So, all right. So we got Steve Thompson, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, Mace?
Doing good.
I was wondering if the guarantee is going to work the same as it did before.
No, when you're saying that it's paying out people,
Yeah,
no. I might pepper some of that in, you know what I'm saying? But the beauty of the new design is there's just less pressure on, on me centrally to kind of take care of people. So what we've done is we've made it so, okay, look, you're getting coin, you know what I'm saying?
right,
And so there's your value. Whereas before you might get, a guarantee, you might get someone paying from the pool, you know what I'm saying? But we couldn't offer that every day. But with coin, we can
right,
offer that every transaction. It can be boom, they got it. The season's for 90
right,
days and they're happy. Once they can see on the website, what they've sent and then what the value is, and hopefully that value is of the coins they've accumulated is much higher ongoing
right. And then
than what they paid for it, right? That's what
after the 90
that
days.
that feature will come very soon. We'll be able to see the dollar value of what you've already accumulated, at the
Oh,
current
okay.
market value, and it'll just go with the market.
Yeah, because I was wondering it's called the guaranteed wallet, so I didn't know how
Yeah,
it was going to work.
for all of you old members, you know what I'm talking about. But
Yeah, yeah,
but that's just it's just a place for the money to go.
yeah,
If the sponsor's inactive for some reason. And
yeah,
hopefully with the new design will discourage people from going in. If you got even one person paying, wouldn't you want to stay active? Just even if you had one, right? You know?
right.
So
Okay,
I think it would help us with with retention, and we would suffer less attrition, because of that. So,
right, right. Okay,
yep. And then if you've noticed that, if you watch carefully what's going on in the on the buying and selling of the coins, you'll notice that I'm not selling anything. It's
no,
the price is staying where it's staying. Because there's no need for me to sell, right? Whereas
right,
before I was selling every day to issue guarantees or issue out payments to cover the assurances that popped up that day or whatever.
right.
So
I
bathwater,
get it.
we got rid of it. So
Yeah,
that was the plus, but it was such a random thing. It wasn't like a consistent everyday thing. And that's why it kind of, it kind of went with the bathwater. So to balance it,
yeah,
you're getting coin that will season in 90 days. And, the idea is hopefully they end up with more than what they paid for, right? So if after
right.
90 days you put in whatever, and then you compare it to what the value is and what you can sell it, and those people that want to sell, they'll be able to sell it because it's in their wallet. So that's the
Yeah,
value. And then that whole idea that we're all about recruiting, then we say that's not true. We have ways to benefit, without recruiting, you know. And then more
yeah,
people will take a closer look as a result of what we're doing. Some people, the minute you say
right.
it's all about recruiting, see ya,
Yeah, that's right.
conversation ender right there.
Right. I get it.
Let me see. Is that Paul? That's yeah. Okay. Crypto token values. That's Paul. You got your hand up.
Couldn't find my mute button for a second.
There it is.
Yeah. I was just wondering if our affiliate links could go to like a landing page or a lead capture page at some stage, yeah, rather than going straight to pool funding.
Yeah, and we've already talked about that internally, and that is something we want to do. That may be another week or two out before we can do it, because we want to do it right, and you know, can't rush it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we want to be able to get people different links. Use this link, they go here. Use this link, it goes there. You know, so that they have options, like a landing page right on pool funding itself. You know, so good idea. And we're already you know, talking about doing it. So the good news is it'll happen.
Awesome, thank you.
Great, good conversation so far. Anybody else want to contribute today?
I thought
So-
I had my hand up.
Okay, go ahead
So-
there, Scott. Scott's also in Thailand. Hello there, Scott.
Hello, yeah, good morning. I just wondered if there'd been any thought in creating some kind of lead magnet that usually it's something free.
Tell us more about lead magnet. So explain lead magnet from your perspective.
Something that usually is probably associated with a landing page, something that's a giveaway to encourage people to join and get more information by offering them something for free. So, I mean, that could be the like what that Hunter was talking about, the free information about crypto, or just something that basically attracts people to get involved initially anyway.
Some free
And then
some free
obviously-
offers, some valuable, probably digital free offers, something digital, right?
Mhm.
What have you seen other people do when it comes to a lead magnet that you think people get excited about? You know, what kind of offers have you seen out there already?
There's quite a lot of books being offered, but I think they've sort of not so valuable these days because there's so many things out there. I can't think of anything specifically, really. As I was saying, possibly the information what we could provide is free information on crypto or digital currency.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I'll throw that open.
I think that's an idea that can marinate and people can build on that idea. But yeah, so yeah, some sort of you know, come take a look at this and get this for free. You know, yeah, there's merit there. Or like, hey, I have a gift for you. Open it up and it connects you to what we're doing, right? Yeah. So, yep.
Hey,
Can I add to that?
My mind is spinning. Go ahead, David.
I would say something along the practical lines of what Scott was just talking about, something like, you know, a gas card with a certain value or a Walmart gift card or grocery card with a certain value, because people are needing money, which is what this is about. So let's keep it related to money and technology or whatever it was that you want the focus to be, especially for the $10 pool. We're doing the AI is people need money. So, you know, the freebie would be a grocery card or a gas card or something along those lines of something they need every day or every week kind of thing. And it's money that doesn't have to come out of their pocket if, you know, they look into something like this and see the value and understand the value because they clicked and got their free gas card or their grocery card at, you know, $100 value, $50 value, whatever.
Okay. But
How about sorry, jumping in.
no, go
How
ahead.
about a discount on the first month's AI fee?
Yeah, I mean, that's an idea. My mind is thinking, you know, how many of you would be willing to pay someone to listen to you talk for a few minutes about pool funding? Like, hey, I want to talk to you about pool funding. You know, here's $5, you know, or here's $10 if you'll listen to me talk to you about something. How many of you be interested in that?
Possibly.
There's software out there which will create lead magnets from pretty much anything, and so what you're describing there is potentially a video whereby it's set up as a lead magnet. So you know, it offers either direct verbal contact or a training video that they can click on, and when they click on it, you know, a pop-up comes up with asking for their email address and so on, which they have to fill in just to get the information.
Right.
So you can do that with video or with any kind of creation that you make. That software handles all of that.
Okay. All right. So we've kind of talked about lead magnet, and yep, there's merit there. Let's just keep thinking about it. We'll come up with something. We'll massage the idea over time. Some of these ideas may become a reality sooner than others, right? So that one has got potential of something we'll use right away, you know. So we'll think about it some more. Let's see in the order here. Greg, I think you're up next.
Yeah, I was thinking of coin. Instead of giving them money, use the coins. Like the $1 PFI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even the
So
$10. You're
right.
buying leads, it costs money to buy leads.
Okay.
Gotta promote the coin in the business too.
Right. We just don't want to do it excessively where we're, you know, giving away more coin than what people are, you know, paying for it, right? So there's a balance there to that idea, you know.
They bought them to begin with, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Anything else, Greg?
Well, that's all. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you for your contribution. Karen, you got your hand up?
I do. I think whatever you decide upon should be accessible worldwide because we definitely want to grow this business globally.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have an incentive that is only based in North America, that doesn't incentivize the people that are in Africa or Ireland or Australia.
Sure.
And
I agree
I
with what
like
you're
the
saying.
idea. I like the idea that Scott had about applying a discount, maybe a discount on your first month for the AI agent, which might encourage them to purchase an agent right away as opposed to waiting for 2 or 3 months until they get in and see what the place is all about. Well, the agent's going to help you do that. The agent's going to help train you in our system because it knows all about it, and you get a discount for your first month.
Yep. Well, the con side to that is it's less money to, you know, make that platform bigger and better. So like, you know, you got to balance these things, right? So
Well, so you give them $5 off instead of half price. You know,
yeah,
it's still a good value coming for R&D, and it's just for 1 month.
yeah,
Or buy 5 months, get your 6th month free or something. You know, so you're paying for 5 months, 5 months worth of PFP is being purchased, and they get 1 month free or a month and a half free or 2 months free or something.
Well, that starts to become an accounting problem.
yeah.
So if it's just a discount when they sign up, it's a one-time thing right at the beginning, it's over and done with. That's my 2 cents.
All right, appreciate the 2 cents. Good deal. All right, back to you, Greg. You got your hand up.
Yeah, I need to take it down. Thanks.
Oh, okay. All right, so
All
then
right.
we've got Kenny. Kenny, what's on your mind?
Hey,
Hello there.
actually, I have a System.io, System SYSTEMEI.io,
Uh-huh.
and it allows you to build courses in there. So I created a course for Bitcoin, and it's a free system to use, System.io, and the courses you can put whatever you want in there. But I actually give this course away for people that sign up under me.
Oh, okay.
And I-
There you go. And
Yeah,
then how's that been going for you?
great.
What's been good so far? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of these things are, show and tell. If when you guys can also maybe, if you have something to show, I'm always open to sharing screens and all that. You can show us what it kind of looks like. But I kind of I get the idea, but I'm kind
And
of would love to see it too.
okay, can I share my screen for, well, let me,
I think so. I think you should be able to share your screen.
let me get it up real quick. Um, yeah, let me come back. Well, I can show you my my landing page.
Okay. All right, we see your desktop now.
Yeah. This was also, well, this was created in a CRM platform that I'm using, but landing page, and then they fill out their information and submit at the bottom. And then when I contact them, I tell them that I have this free Bitcoin course that I'll give them lifetime access to, and it's
Very, very,
working.
very nice. I like the gold. Who doesn't
Oh
like
yeah,
gold? Yeah.
yeah. So just wanted to share.
No, I appreciate that. All right. So David, you got your hand up? iPad?
Oops, yeah, no, I was trying to save something that I took a screenshot of as well as unmute the mic.
Okay.
Um, One thing as a suggestion is to look at different credit card reward offers as things that have been popular for decades of whatever it is they do to get customers to open the envelope that's sent in the mail. In this case, it'll be opening and subscribing or joining, the email or pool funding for that matter. And just because you join today doesn't mean that you can't unjoin, 30 days or 90 days from now, if that's where you really feel led to stay broke instead of continue and be financially successful like the rest of the group or something kind of thing. The rewards programs are quite amazing because they're still around, pretty much 30 plus years later. I mean, of course, they're always improving and adding to them, but different types of systems like that really get people to want to get this card or that card or what have you because of these rewards and those benefits and discounts or privileges and what have you.
Yeah, in the crypto space, sometimes they refer to things called bounties. So you can end up getting a bounty for doing this task or that task or contributing this way or that way. So that's, but yeah, we're I don't think we'll be issuing cards per se. There's just too many other people that have a pretty good deal on that. In fact,
No, not about the cards. Just look at the rewards that they offer as some type of incentive that we would offer to get them to open the email or to join pool funding is what I'm saying. It's not about having our own credit card branded or something.
Oh, yeah, right, rewards, right. Yeah. But the rewards would be money, or what would it be?
Again, different perks of the different things that are available or soon to come.
Okay. Yeah, so that okay. So there's something we can yeah, when we get more solid ideas, like we can offer this and we can offer that, that's gonna be really helpful. So right now, generally speaking, I think you guys are getting the idea. Generally, I think you're getting the idea that this is an opportunity to put some thought into what creates value. And we know that we're really onto something when there's like the excitement is very evident. So when you really hit it right on the head, excitement comes out of it, right? So that's what I'm searching for that. I'm searching for ideas that you guys are just excited about and everybody's excited about, and ideas that really doable, like, yeah, we can do that. we're working with limited funds today, but that's going to be an expanding thing later on. But whatever we can do to create excitement, I think is the idea here. So, all right, Maria, you got your hand up.
Yeah, I have an affiliate marketing business, and what we do is we just offer a free webinar. So people sign up free, and then we just talk about how you can make money with AI, and you can start making money in a few days. I think that would work. That wouldn't cost us anything, and all we have to do just put a little video on the front. That's what we do, and just
Yeah.
say people are gonna be so excited about it. They can start making money in a few days.
True. So what appeals to you guys more, like a webinar or like a brief video? What do you think? What do you think people are going to be drawn to more?
And that's the same thing. Just you don't have to be long. You don't have to be an hour webinar. Just 5 minutes or something, and
Oh,
just
okay.
explain it. How you can start making money like almost instantly, and people like that.
There you go. Yep. Okay.
Just a thought.
No, it's great thought. Great thought. I think we're kind of going to be heading that direction anyways, because we're building traffic for leads them kind of into a brief video. Then I think once we fill these orders, we'll be able to show you how we did it, and then we can duplicate that. You guys will all have your own AI agents, and you could do it. But yeah. So that's good.
Because that's what's so popular right now. Everybody want to make money with AI. So why go somewhere else when we have a best thing ever?
Exactly.
Just give them a few minutes and say, hey, this is a free webinar, and then we have all the info already. They have to opt in.
Yep, and I've seen some of some of some of your team building websites that are out there. Some of you are good at putting together websites and all that, and some of the stuff I've seen already has been just fantastic. So, yeah, we're heading in that direction already. That's something that's happening now, so it's not even next year. So that's but my experience with people, they just want they want to get to the punchline. They really don't want to sit through long presentations for anything. They'll give something a little bit of attention, and if it sparks something with them after they, you have a couple of minutes to get their attention. If you win, you get an email address, you get a phone number, and then from there we can build on that. And then I'm just really thinking that once people start talking to AI, once we can create that experience and people are able to talk to AI, even through the website, that by itself will be a new thing for a lot of people. I mean, people, have heard lots about AI, but there's very few that have integrated it to the point where you're talking to a website. That's just not the case yet. I think it's going to be very common later, but let's be one of the first to do that, to make it exciting. So maybe a video, talk to AI, conversation, and then get them signed up. So, all right. You still have your hand up there, David? Oh, it's down. Okay.
Oops.
All right, no problem. No problem. Well, I do want to appreciate all of you that have come out to, this is just kind of a little bit of brainstorming. I wanted to hear back from you. I think everybody's excited about what's coming next. Let me just check and see if we got a profile page on the website. Just refresh my thing here. We do. I can show it off now. Okay, let's do that. Let's wrap it up with that. So Zoom, share screen. Okay. Go to the website. All right, so sponsor. So right there, see, sponsor's now clickable. See how I can click on sponsor? If I go to referrals, okay, they appear to be clickable. All right, there we go. So, looks like I got what I wanted there. Of course, the guarantee is, not a person. And then edit my profile. You can add a picture. Let's see how hard it is to do. That works. Okay. Okay. Email. Looks like it works. Facebook. Got to grab the link.
That looks a lot like you.
It does, doesn't it? All right. So grab my Facebook link. I guess I can just put NA Philippines. And I can change my password. So if you need to change your password, that's where you do that. Update profile. There you go. So now we got a profile page. Yay. You guys excited about having a profile page?
Yay!
Hey.
Yeah.
It's a
we're
good
filling it in
thing,
now.
right? All right. Better late than never, right? PFB, good. That was sometimes these letters get mixed up. It looks right now. PFB, that's what it should be. Yeah, all we're missing is like the dollar value. What is this worth in dollars, right? That'd be interesting, to know how it's doing. And that'll be added to the page here. So lots of things coming soon.
Will that be updated all the time? Because I mean, the value today will be different than the value a few days or a week from now, and then a couple months from now. Whether we're in the up or the down.
I think it's a refresh. You refresh the page, and it will go grab that data real time. Yeah,
that'll be great.
That's how it works. So I don't know if it will just ticker and change just by watching it. I think you have to refresh it.
It might be a good idea to have somehow to have what the high was in the most recent month or whatever. And so in this case the high was 300,000, and then it's been X amount of days since that, and then the next high is 500,000. The low was 17, but overall before that it went down to just 100, or somehow to have something of that nature to show a few different points over time, the most recent 3 to 6 months.
I think we could include a couple of charts in there. We're going to see a lot of the below the transaction history. There's a bunch of videos and stuff. A lot of that's just going to go away, and we'll put some new stuff in there. But yeah, we're still in the transition, so we're flipping it, but having some charts in there where people can see the value of the coins, what they've done, that may be very, very, very powerful on the account page as well. That's easy. That's just an API, pull of several. There's free charts out there. All right. Well, thank you all for coming to another one of our co-founder Zoom meetings, and the next one will be on Thursday. I'm not quite ready to do an opportunity meeting yet. So normally tomorrow would be an opportunity meeting. Let's give it one more week where before we kick that back in and have opportunity meetings every Tuesday. So our co-founder meetings are Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. And perhaps next week we'll add to that the opportunity meeting on Tuesday. Okay, we'll get back to four meetings a week. So again, I appreciate all of you that do show up here live. Your contributions are appreciated. You've given me some things to think about today, guys, and that's the main point of what I wanted to accomplish today. Is I wanted you to inspire me on what you guys want to do, what you guys help shape the direction that we're going to go in moving forward, especially in 2025. I mean, AI is what we're going to be all about in 2024. 2024 it's AI, and how can it help us build our team faster and do a lot of the work for us. And that's what we're going to be, really talking about a lot in 2024. But moving into 2025, we got a million things we could do. And I just need to find out what excites you guys. And then whatever's exciting for you, we could do it. So there you go. All right. So let's go ahead and unmute and send everybody off to a nice day or a nice night wherever they're at. Bye for now.
Bye for
Night.
now.
Bye, everyone.
Great
Good
night.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Ace.
Bye, everyone.
Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you, Ace.
You guys are awesome.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
one.
Good evening.
Thank
Bye.
you, Ace.
Thank you, Ace.